Yes, we are here to celebrate, si ndio? Yes. Wazazi mko poa? Siwasikii, mko poa? Wanafunzi mko ngangari? Wanafunzi mko ngangari? Mko fiti? The champions 2019. Angoja. Ngoja kwanza. Where are the form fours? Mkono juu ni waone. Haya. I want you to repeat this after me. The champions 2019. No. When I say the champions, you say 2019. Sawa? The champions. 2019, the champions. And then you say what? Stand up for force. Stand up. Yes. Okay, I say the champions. You say 2019, senior. The champions. 2019. And then you say it will be A's, all the time. Can you say that? Okay. The champions. 2019. It will be all A's, all the time. Thank you very much. The chairman of the board of management of this school, the board of directors, Professor Kiplagat. The chairman of the Mr. Mutangili, and the PA members and the board members present. Senior Principal Chief, Mr. Paul Otula. The teachers present. The parents. Ladies and gentlemen, after those speeches I've had, some of them have been covered by what has been said by the speakers. But I want to share with you, as a lawyer, we have this saying: if you cannot make your case in 15 minutes, then you can speak even until the chicken comes home, and you not persuade anybody. So for today, my biggest audience is before me. That is the parents. First, I want to ask this question, parents. Who is a member of FBS? FBS or FSS? FBS means firstborn syndrome. Whose parent child here is a firstborn? Mkono juu. I'm talking to them. Whose child is a first son? Mkono juu. Whose son is a pension? So I'm talking to the right people. So you see, one of the symptoms of FBS and FSS is that we have parents who are extremely anxious for their children to do well, for their son to do well. Unfortunately, the way they express this anxiety sometimes is counterproductive. Why do I say that? The first thing you do is that you do not attend meetings which are called in school for your son's education. And I'm talking to fathers here. Fathers, mwaka huu for the Form 4. Form 4 parents, inweni mkono juu. 2019. Mwaka huu tunataka kusema, my son is my project. Can you repeat that after me? My son is my 2019. You will attend all the meetings that are called in school. Is that okay? Is that parents, is that okay? Na daddy usitume mami. Hapana. Usitume mami. Dad, you must be there. You must attend the meetings which are there today. Another symptom of FBS and FSS is that you like to sit on the fence and criticize. Unakaa pale. una criticize walimu, una criticize shule. You sit on the fence. And yet when we call you into school to come and engage with us, unakuja unakaa pale mwisho na unatuma SMSs kwa wenzako. Amesema nini? Huyu amesema nini? Please, let's meaningfully engage during this year. And that applies to all the parents of Form 3, Form 2, and Form 1. Let's meaningfully engage. There's this thing called the social media, WhatsApp group. Please, parents, if you have anything negative to say about Sunshine and about your, because when you hear anything negative about, and then you forward it, it shows that you are suffering from even a worse disease than FBS. Because you should be talking positively about your school, because that's where your son is. And that is key. You should be talking positively about your school and where your son is. And if you have anything to share that is negative in the social media, come and talk to our chief principal here, Mr. Otula, and tell him, this is what I have about this school, and I want it to be addressed. And you give us your ideas. Fourth point, as parents of FBS and FSS. You know, Chief Principal Mr. Otula, these parents here, the parents were squeezed. Let me ask a question. How many parents here have a maximum of 3 children? Maximum. Eno mkono juu nione? Maximum of 3 children. Yaani una watoto watatu unless. Kama una watoto wawili, eno mkono. Yes? Kama una watoto watatu na less, eno mkono juu. It is all of them. It is all of them. So, Chief Principal, what they do is this. Maybe this son is the only one. So, they take this son, and these parents, I'm saying it, musikie vizuri. You take this son as your boss. As your boss. You have since been a parent. Amekuwa boss wako. You know, the PTA chair here was lamenting that unapatia watoto pesa mingi. Bwana Mutangili, how come that a parent gives a lot of money to a son? It is that son who has demanded it, na boss amezungumzia mzazi wake na mzazi amecomply. That's the truth. So please, parents, let's parent our sons. Let's not make our sons our bosses. Tumeogopa watoto wetu. We fear our children. And you know the best way of treating with our children is by giving them money and whatever they want. Daddy nataka nini? Nakupatia. Now there is this other syndrome which has developed. And you'll excuse me this, Chief Principal, for saying. I'm a lawyer. We have this thing called pupillage after they finish university and they're at the School of Law. Parents call me, Judge, can you assist me to have my son placed, my daughter placed? I tell that parent, wewe bure kabisa. You are bure kabisa. I don't want to use the English word for it because it may come out badly. Wewe bure kabisa. How long are you going to hold the hand of this son or daughter? Mbona usimwambie enda kwa Justice Kimaru akutafutie pupillage? And let me tell you something. There's young men and women who come to my office to look for pupillage. If you come yourself, I'll get you pupillage. But if your father and mother come to me, huwezi kupata. Huwezi kupata. Because you are holding, you are messing up this child. Are you together, parents? Pigia mimi makofi tafadhali. Yes. Let these people grow. Are you making them to be dependents or to be independent? To be independent. So that is key, parents. That's what you should do. And the key starts here. Don't miss any parents meeting called here. Don't delegate your parenting duties. I know I'm speaking here to people who are captains of industry. I'm speaking to people here who are in big government offices. I'm speaking here to senior people. But the biggest mistake you make, parents, na mimi nasema hapa wazi because I'm authorized by the Constitution to do so, because I do every day in my judgments. Don't delegate your parenting duties. You are a parent for these boys. You are a parent for only 4 years. Wakienda university, they are no longer yours. They belong to the world. That is key. Don't delegate your parenting duties. What Professor was talking about the moral decadence we are facing in this country, starts with our failure as parents. We have failed. We have failed to give guidance to our children. Why? We are too busy for our children. We are too busy for our children. I know some of you here hata mkiketi hapo unasema, kuna kale ka business ambayo deal you are supposed. This guy is talking. Amemaliza ile 15 minutes yake. We are supposed to be going. Because we are supposed to solve out some. Please, when it comes to parenting, don't delegate it. Do it yourself. Because I have a daughter. My 3 daughters are in university. One of them is in Kimaru University. She's finishing this year. Nowadays I plead with them. I tell them, Mami, so kuje weekend ututembelea. Because it's the truth. Parents, is it the truth? Those parents who have children in university. It is the truth. So why don't you enjoy them now? By staying with them, focusing with them, chatting with them. And please, don't be authoritarians. Musikuwe dictators kwa nyumba. The best conversation you have with your children is when you are talking about nothing. Mnakaa tu hapo mnaangaliana na mnachapa story. Kama huyo kijana anazungumzia about Manu. I talk about Manu with my son. And katikati hapo nawaambia jambo moja ya maana. Is that okay? Yeah, parents, that's what we should do. So, my message today is this. Let's stop this moral decadence in this country by starting with you parents. Giving them the right guidance, being with them by not substituting, subletting, outsourcing your parenting duties to other people. Don't do it. Because this country called Kenya requires you to do your parenting duties. Because this country, unless you parents rise up to the occasion, in the next 20 years, 10 years, we'll not have something called a family. We'll not have something called a family. Who knows a 30-year-old boy mwenye amekataa kuoa na anafanya kazi? Inua mkono juu kama unamjua. A 30-year-old boy amemaliza university, and yet wasichana wako hapo wanasema we are ready to be married. Si ndio wazazi? Who knows a 35-year-old mwenye amekataa kuoa? Inua mkono juu kama unamjua. Sisemi kama ni mtoto wako, nasema hata kama mtoto wa jirani. Inua mkono juu. Yes. People are fearing responsibilities kwa sababu sisi wenyewe we are not impacting those principles of responsibility in our sons. We are not. We are not. And finally, asiyefunzwa na mama yake hufunzwa na nani? That moral rot you are hearing Professor talking about, I see it every day in my home. I'm in charge of the Criminal Appeals Division here in Nairobi. I've been for 5 years. I see it every day. Young people, you finish university, You want to become rich quick? You go and manipulate a computer, you steal money, na kufunga. And then you come before me, Judge Nisame. A 25-year-old whose career before it has started is already ended because he is serving time across here, or was still in committee or in Tasweri. But I don't blame them. I blame us parents. I blame us parents. So let's re-engineer our parenting. Let's re-engineer our parenting and let's parent these boys so that they make a difference in our lives. Thank you very much and may God bless you.